day to everyone. May I ask you one question? Does God exist? Well, today, my colleagues and I will try to prove his existence through morality, specifically goodness.
Let's examine acts. Before one commits an act, he or she has an intention, and there is a consequence after committing the said act.
Intentions may be moral or immoral based on the point of view. For example, a man who steals for his starving family may be considered to have bad intentions, but in the man's eyes, his intentions are good because he is stealing to feed his family.
An act is the deed itself. When you look at the basic truth of things, a single act is neither good nor bad. What makes it seem so are the opinions of other people.
Is what happens after the act has been committed. It may be beneficial or it can cause harm. Basically, the consequence is the end result of acting based on your intentions.
Let's go back to goodness for a moment. Goodness is relational. We can judge an act to be good or bad based on a standard. Essentially, goodness can be determined from the relation of an act to a standard.
We have many standards of goodness. There is the Bible, society, religion, etc. But we have one true standard of goodness, and that standard is God. This is how we know that God exists. Without God, we cannot come up with our own standards because we would not have anything to base it on. All standards that exist today come from or are based from God. He is the true standard of goodness and the perfect example that we all strive to follow.
When we judge whether an act is good or bad, we must consider the intention, the act itself, the consequence, and the standard to relate the act to. We know that God exists because we have standards of goodness to base acts on.